Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. So in this video, we'll be reviewing and testing the Dareu H101X wireless multi-platform controller. We'll unbox the gamepad, go through its main features and test its overall performance with some video games. This unit was kindly provided by BzFuture. You can check out their website as well. They offer a variety of gaming peripherals, smart lights, gaming chairs and desks. If you like their certain product, you can use my discount code SKG to get even better price with 15% off. And with that said, let's proceed and unbox the H101X gamepad. First, as I said, this is a multi-platform device, so you'd be able to use it with your mobile phone, Nintendo Switch, PC or even with your TV. We have remote support with dual motors and 6-axis controls, which is a nice little extra. The controller comes in this black box. Inside we find a very helpful user manual. It will come in handy once we try to pair the controller. Next we have the controller itself, we'll get to it in just a second. And below it is the USB Type-C cable. So guys, back to the controller, we got the black model with orange accents, which looks really nice. The whole button layout with the asymmetric thumbsticks is similar to the Xbox 360 and Xbox One controllers, so if you're used to them, you'll find the H101X quite comfortable to hold and use. So the outer shell of the controller is made from hard plastic and the grips are finished in this really nice rubberized material. It gives plenty of grip and remains comfortable to hold even after long gaming sessions. As I mentioned, we have asymmetric thumbsticks, the movement feels very smooth and we have wide range of motion. Next we have the D-pad, again it's quite similar to the one on the Xbox 360 controller, so nothing to complain about here. Above it we have the select button, two buttons for taking screenshot and enabling turbo mode and a start button. At the center there's the home button with the Dareu logo. On the right side we see the Y, X, A and B buttons. They also feel pretty solid with fairly long travel distance. And last there are the bumper and trigger buttons. On the back of the controller we also have this rubberized plastic. And on the top there's the USB Type-C port for charging. And now guys, let's try to pair the controller with our Nintendo Switch first. We do that by pressing both the Y and home buttons. Next, on the Nintendo Switch, we have to go to the change controller order option, and the controller should be paired successfully, as you can see. So first we'll quickly test the controller's overall feel and responsiveness in some Fortnite. The pairing process for your mobile device is also pretty straightforward. You press the A and home buttons on the controller and it should be listed in available Bluetooth devices. Now the majority of mobile games have controller support and I've selected Real Racing 3, which works brilliantly with the Dareu controller. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how the controller performs and feels, again considering its price of around $35. There is no noticeable delay, the controls feel responsive, and since the overall design is quite similar to the Xbox 360 controller, it also inherits the good ergonomics. So, can I recommend this controller? Yes, if you're looking for a multi-platform gamepad that you could also use on your different gaming platforms, and it's also reasonably priced, the Dareu H101X is definitely an option to consider. If you're interested, you can check out BzFuture website to browse even more gaming peripherals, and be sure to use my discount code SKG to get 15% off your purchase. So that's it for this video guys, thank you all for watching and see you next time.